right? Yeah, more Opie outfit. This is from Catch-Up Brill from ages ago, actually. Ted's Many Things. We done one Ted video, which is another one of Norton's characters. But yeah, let's go.
Could you take us to break with some Shakespeare? Because I got to eat and pee and do all sorts of shit. By the way, Penn Jillette is going to be in studio. Tom Papa is in studio. Before you take us to break, what are you promoting, Tom?
I'm going to be at Denver's Comedy Works this weekend.
We're going to be in Cleveland.
You're going to Cleveland?
It's a good room, the Comedy Works.
Yeah, I like the Comedy Works. It's good.
Good. All right, take us to break with some Shakespeare. Tom Papa, everyone.
I mentioned us being in Cleveland. Sorry.
From hard work's iron core to the freedom of the porcelain urinal, we breaketh now, but shall return to speak more of our Cleveland journey.
No, you have to say mortals.
Mortals?
Oh, mortals.
Mortals in there,
You
Jimmy?
have to say mortals.
From strike from these mortals' loins, we will return.
Yes.
That was more Games of Thrones-ish.
I'm so confused by Games of Thrones.
It's good.
I don't understand it.
You know what? All right, I gotta say
How
something.
many
I
new
finally get
lands
into this fucking show because of all the sex shit.
Yes.
And they go gay sex.
I know.
Someone has to say it. You know how many people were watching because the sex was amazing?
I know.
And then they go, oh, really? What? Look what we do now.
Yeah.
Gay sex.
Well, HBO was the gay-friendliest channel. It was.
I don't understand what's happening on it.
It's a good show.
It's a great show, but I don't understand. Every week I have to learn a new land and a new king.
A new
Like,
language.
where did that guy come from? I just got it down to the Rakrithians.
I was just, there's some downtime between the sex scenes. That's all I know.
Right, exactly.
And then they throw the gay sex in. I'm like, come on, man. I'm going to still watch. And
You ever
all
see
right.
the point, Gregory? There's many interesting things happen. I'm Ted Lannister. Get my cup of... I'm thirsty.
My cup of...
Hey, there's a little dragon crawling over my testicles. Ow! It's breathing fire on me.
I didn't know you were in Games of Thrones.
I most
Game of
certainly am,
Thrones there.
Gregory. Ted Lannister. That little midget sure is a crafty devil. Oh, he's always outsmarting me.
Do you live in the castle?
I most certainly do. I have to have windows put in. It's very windy. I wear a hairpiece, Gregory.
They had hair pieces back
They
then?
most certainly do.
Yeah.
Do you have a pet dragon?
Yes, Thomas, I do. Sometimes it crawls on my testicles. He dances on them, and he breathes fire on me.
Do you have a maiden?
I most certainly do not.
Yeah? No maidens for Ted?
I most certainly do not. I scared the little boy. He fell off the wall.
Do you wander around the castle hoping to see some maidens
I
having
just like
sex?
to hear my voice echo, Gregory. I say I'm Ted Lannister, 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 Lannister.
Do you have a torch in your room so you can see?
I do, yes I do.
Yeah.
But I also have a Bic lighter, so the torch seems moot.
In your moat.
Yes. I like to take little boats and put them in my moat and go, "Ah!" But there's no motor, so they're like, Ted of Lannister, why do you make that noise?
The people at home can't see the great face that goes with this.
Yes, Ted is a fool.
That's what makes Jimmy's impressions brilliant. Everyone has a different face.
It's hilarious.
And did anybody see, I know we're going to break, but did anybody see there was a special?
Yes, I did. It was amazing.
Well, it was a special on why men fuck other men in the ass.
Shit. Oh, did you turn that one around?
No, there was a special on Discovery, which I taped, but I didn't watch. It was about like, I think, the Shroud of Turin. It was called The Real Face of Christ.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was,
I saw the.
Did you see it?
It was supposed to be really good, and I did.
Was it on?
DVR it was when Lost was on. I should have watched that. There was probably a big JC in the middle of it. But I was wondering if anybody saw it. They could just put
they
it right
admitted
in.
finally that he looks like a Middle Eastern guy,
Well,
and not a white guy with blue eyes.
They're saying something how the Shroud of Turin was a negative. I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah, there's blood on
But there's
it.
carbon dating saying it was a fake.
Sweater, I don't know. Yeah, I know.
And then they're saying that it couldn't have been carbon dated properly. I don't know anything about it.
It's not real.
It's not real.
What's not real?
The whole fucking shebang.
I think Ant's right.
The
What
whole
Jesus
shebang
lived.
ain't
He
real.
lived, but
How do you know? Even that part,
know
I'm like,
Jesus
man,
lived.
how do we know?
he's been too documented in too many religions.
Oh,
He's too
everything
documented.
has. So is
I'm not-
fucking
I'm not-
dragons.
I'm not saying he had magical powers, but the fucking guy lived.
So we're dragons.
True.
You're right. That's what I do to my ass. I've been dragging it.
I think the biggest evidence for Jesus is the Romans, isn't it? Because the Romans obviously didn't like a bit of Jesus, but they wrote about him.
It's just too much. We can't get shit straight from history a few hundred years ago, and you're gonna tell me to over 2,000 years, and we got this shit down that we know one guy was walking around. Hey, there was no fucking communication back then, except for some guy that would run with some parchment, maybe, and get somewhere.
So maybe that guy was
we're
responsible.
supposed to know one motherfucker.
Maybe that guy was responsible with his
What?
parchment.
Oh, really? He was the guy that took it to. Well, then what about the guy who get to it and everyone got this
Imagine-
right from over 2,000 years ago. Everyone in between then and now got it right. And there was this guy, one fucking guy, just milling around the fucking cradle of civilization there, wherever the fuck he was.
Imagine Jesus.
Jerusalem,
Imagine Jesus had to depend on a guy like Steve.
Nazareth. Yeah.
All right, here's
Who
my
was the
words.
Messiah? Wait a minute. I was in a meeting with
Yes.
Pontius Pilate.
I'm Judas C. No,
I'll try to get it. This is Jesus on the phone. I swear.
hey, man, this is Jesus. Oh, I spelled his name right.
Why is he saying his name oddly?
No, I think he existed, but was he just a
I don't think he
prophet or just a... Nah, too many... I think... Here's why I believe it.
Yeah.
Because too many separate people wrote about him as a guy who they were seeing or...
I think it's a legend. I think it's legend.
Well,
people write a lot about legends
Nah,
too, and
the
things.
guy, the guy,
Loch Ness
the
monster.
guy lived. Whether or not he had magical powers or
How
not.
do you know?
I believe... Because I think the Romans wrote about him
Yeah,
as well. He was just a documented
He
figure
could
of
have
the
been.
time.
He could have just been a homeless guy or something, but the guy lived.
It's like saying, how do you know Tiberius Caesar lived or
exactly.
you know...
Well, you
It
know,
is
they
scary
were
that you
kinda
had to.
doing shit.
It is scary that you depended on a very long game of telephone.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they got it right over the years.
Yeah, it's the longest game of telephone that started with like fucking worse than smoke signals.
Sure.
And up until nowadays with computers and stuff.
think they
And
might have got
everything was right.
You think they might have got some of the info wrong over
Yes,
the years?
abso-fucking-lutely. Shit got fucked up.
I'm with you.
That's what I think.
I'm with
They
you.
apparently screwed his name up.
Yeah.
No, so silly.
What was it, Jim?
I just heard that it wasn't Jesus.
No?
No.
Do you have any idea what it might have been?
One of the books said that his name was Ted Christ.
Ted Christ.
I never heard that.
What the hell is Ted Christ?
I'll heal ye, Gregory.
Testament of Ted.
I took water and I turned it into crystal light.
Well, that's very impressive.
I think that anyone could do that with
That's
little...
not true. I did it. I took a bunch of fishes and turned them into more fishes by cutting them in half.
But that's not...
I had 30 fishes, and I said I present ye with 60 half fishes.
But that's the same amount of fish.
No, it's not. I'm working miracles.
What about that walking on water thing?
What's that?
Walking on water.
No, I walked through some water. I spoiled my sandals, Gregory. I was very upset.
Oh, you did wear the sandals.
Although-
I certainly did.
Although I don't think Jesus walked on water.
No, I walked through the water.
You
I
walked
had
it-
flip-flops on.
Yeah.
Now, the resurrection. We got Easter coming up. This is very holy
Yes!
time. The resurrection of Jesus back from the
What
dead.
does resurrection mean? That's all about my pet rabbit. He would hop around, and I would yell, hop, hop.
No, I don't think the bunnies have anything to do with
It certainly does.
Religious part of Easter, Ted.
Oh,
Christ.
no, I had an erection. They misunderstood me.
No resurrection.
No, I had an erection. They misunderstood me.
Oh, okay.
It was tenting out in my robe beautifully.
Out of your little
In
loincloth.
my loincloth. The Romans were playing cards.
Now, what about the Shroud of Turin? Were you laid
I don't
under...
even know who she is. I met her one time at a party. That's a lie. They said I left my dick print on her curtains. I did not. Pack of lies.
Apparently so. Ted Christ. All right, we got the name wrong.
Yeah, that's.
You have it. The name wrong.
Have it. I got to remember to talk to him in that oldie school kind of talk
Yes, Jerusalem.
where they didn't speak English, right?
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did?
They certainly did.
It's a lot of haveths.
I haveth. I haveth not. You goeth forth. Ow! My hands and feet are hurting.
Oh, that's
Well, why is
terrible.
that, Ted? Christ.
I don't know why. They're punishing me for something.
Were you up on that cross?
I certainly was. It was very painful. I said, take me down. They did.
They just took you down?
We were doing a play.
Oh. Oh, that's something I wanted to bring up, too, about Bloom.
All right, pause there and I'll carry on in a minute. I've got to take Nala out. 2 seconds. All right, yeah, let's carry on.
That's what he was talking about.
Bloomberg. You're not saying it right.
Bloomberg. Bloomberg,
Mayor of the
mayor
New York.
of people pretty savvy knowing like the mayor of New York. He's kind of a
I figured as
national
much.
guy.
All right.
But he was doing something about jobs, giving people jobs in the entertainment field and movie making over at the Silver Cup Studios. And it's people that want to learn how to be gaffers and lighting techs and construct the dollies for the cameras and shit like that. And it's a good foot in the door opportunity to get into movies.
Yeah, sure.
And then he goes, this is a diversity program that is open to minorities and women. And I'm listening to this going, oh, okay, so white men need not apply. White men, stay the fuck out. It's like, that's not diversity. That's fucking racism.
I was thinking the same thing. I heard that story on the way home yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was like, wow, that sounds really cool.
Sounds
I would
cool.
like, classes start soon, and I was like, I'm interested in that. I would like to learn how to do that
Imagine
stuff.
that, yeah. You're a
But,
young guy. You want to get into that?
And I wouldn't be able to
No.
because it's
Why?
only...
You're a
Get the
minority.
fuck out. You're not
You're a minority, aren't you?
I am.
Aren't you Guatemalan?
Guatemala. You say that.
Wait a minute, that's Bloomberg was doing that?
Yeah, Whitey, stay the fuck out. Whitey, especially men, need not fucking apply. You know what's gonna get that job? You know what's gonna get that job? The same people that are writing your fucking tickets out on the street, the same people that are doing customer service and working at DMV.
Oh, I know. Precious?
Precious is going to be putting together dolly fucking tracks just to roll her fat ass down the sidewalk. Precious. That's who's going to get the fucking gigs. White men need not apply. Stay the fuck away. That's the point we've gotten to. And they call it a diversity program. Blow me.
The word diversity has gotten to make me sick.
The best thing about, I think, these clips is that you're thinking, how is Ted fitting in here? Where is Ted going to come out?
It's not diversity. It means, Whitey, stay away. You're not welcome.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we're a minority
That
now.
pissed me the fuck off when I heard that.
We're the
It's like you just
we're the new minority, right, Ant?
blatantly saying, well, no, but we're being treated unfairly. And for people to now they'll go, oh, but there were so many years. Go fuck your mother. I don't want to hear that argument anymore. Everybody, look at the White House. There, done. Problem solved. Shut up. Anyone who, if you have the ability, that's what you should be based on. Your ability.
That's crazy.
How about the content of your character and not the color of your skin? Remember that one?
No, that's crazy. That's stupid.
Yeah.
He didn't actually
That's
write
stupid
that.
talk.
He didn't? Who did?
I just made that up. I just wanted to say something like really attention-grabbing.
I think he ripped it off from Ted King.
Oh, was it Ted King?
I think
We've had enough of this malarkey, white people. And we'd like some niceties, please.
yeah, see, Ted King.
Ted Luther King?
That's right. Ted Luther King was the
Wow.
man.
I had a dream.
Really?
I certainly did. I was very heavy sleeper, Anthony.
Well, what was the dream about?
I don't quite recall,
Was it
Gregory.
was it
I think it was
inspirational?
about me flying and eating toast.
But that's not going to rally the people.
Yes, I know. I really cleared them all on Washington quickly.
There was a whole bunch of people there in the mall, the great mall watching you, Ted Luther King. and you were supposed to say something inspirational.
I did. I said everybody should just be nice to each other and wear hats.
Why hats?
I don't know, because it was supposed to be raining that day.
Ted, this is not rallying.
Did you say anything about reaching the mountaintop?
Yes.
Yes, I did. I said, don't forget to bring a Sherpa. I said, I saw a special on Everest. A lot of people die ascending that mountaintop. Be very, very careful and bring a friend.
Did you see inspired faces looking back at you that maybe we can overcome?
I saw a lot of people walking away quickly. I think my inspirational message, they want us to get right to the streets and change things.
Ted Luther King.
I think I inspired people to want to make changes.
How many people were part of your march?
There were 71 people from all on Washington.
Wow.
I know, and someone I counted twice, or perhaps it was 70. And it was very inspired.
I guess. Wow.
They ran right out to change things.
Now, you marched down in Selma also.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I walked with a girl named Selma.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's different.
Yes.
I thought maybe you were marching in Selma, because of the racism that was...
Oh, was there racism in Selma? I didn't know that. I was marching for white people.
I got a question for Ted Luther
Oh, yes,
King.
Gregory.
You do any sit-ins?
Well, yes, I did.
Yeah?
I was in my chair, and I refused to get up until someone said, get up. I said, okay. Yes. I would block City Hall, and then a man said, you can't sit here. I said, all right, where should I sit?
Do you feel you had any part in getting rid of the Jim Crow laws?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I said, too many go birds flying by duty on my farm. Who is this Jim Crow? And why don't we just go back to the farm and the field where he belongs?
Well, that might piss people off there, Ted Luther King.
I mean, I was so angry that they made you, because now we only have half the water fountains we used to.
I never looked at it that way.
You look at it one way. I say, Gavin, water fountain makers all over the country are going out of business. This is terrible.
I bet your grandfather, that must have sucked at his water fountain emporium. That must have gotten broke.
Yes, he did have one. He had a water fountain emporium. They were made of solid gold.
Wow.
They were always being stolen.
How much did he sell them for?
$14,371. That was in the early 20s. That's what happened when the Great Depression came and wiped him out.
How many did he end up selling at
He
that
sold
price?
3. And they were all stolen immediately from his warehouse. Do you know he also made them out of cotton? They were very light and the water would soak up in them.
That doesn't seem very good. Yeah.
No, you'd press the button and cotton would stream out into your mouth. Nobody's thirst was quenched, Gregory. People remained thirsty.
Ted Luther King. Damn.
Ted Luther King. That was inspirational.
Very inspirational.
Yes, I love Ted Luther.
I misunderstood. Somebody said Rosa Parks, so I went down with my mitt. I thought we were having a catch. I didn't know it was a person.
No, it was, yes. She defied.
I thought James Earl and Ray were 3 different people.
She didn't give up her seat for a white person.
Yes, but I thought she was breaking the rules, so I had her arrested. I didn't know. Nobody told
But
me.
Ted Luther King, you're the one that's supposed to come to her defense.
Well, I did. I said I was sorry. I sent her an email. I said I'm very apologetic for what happened before.
Late apology.
Yes, but then I sent an apology to the bus company, too.
Why?
Because I didn't like her breaking the rules.
The rules.
Yes. I love the bus.
Who doesn't?
Sometimes I see Rosie O'Donnell on there. We talk for hours.
I wish
sure you do.
Beardman would punch Rosie in the face
So do I.
he did that black gentleman.
Now, Anthony.
Well,
now.
it would be good. There are, a bunch of those. I like watching those.
Oh yeah, we paused it there, but it is scary how good Jim Norton can do them. How he just turned that on then. It was Opie that threw it up first. And also, how Anthony is good with Jim Norton's characters, because he was about to say, well, Rosa Parks done great things, but or whatever, do you know what I mean? Which that would have pained Anthony to say, but commitment to the bit, he would have said it, yeah. I was marching for white people. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. But yeah, anyway, that's part 1. Sweet.